It's Carter Sports back, and today we finna talk about the madness that's in this transfer portal right now. I mean, you can't make this up, so let's go. And if you been here before, can you please hit that like, please? And if you ain't subscribed, boy, you better subscribe. Trojan family, Trojan gang, fight on forever is in the building. And today we finna talk about this madness that be going on in the portal. All right. Man, you just can't make this stuff up, right? You can't just make this stuff up, right? So Jermaine Lole, who USC was trying to get on campus, he never made it to campus, right? He never made it to campus. He went to Oklahoma. He went to Oklahoma. They didn't let him leave, to the point they gave him a bonus bag. He got money to come there, and they gave him some extra money to not even go to no other school and commit. Not even go to another school to even visit. You stay here. We're gonna give you this money and a bonus money if you don't take no more trips to secure their commitment, right? Well, guess what this kid do? Guess what this kid do without even visiting Texas? Without, just like Derek Harmon, he didn't even visit Oregon and committed there. So you know it's about a check, right? They just had to talk over the phone. How much you got? Okay, I'm there. I'm committed. This dude, Jermaine Lole, played OU. He got a bag from them and a bonus bag not to visit nowhere. They should have gave him a bonus bag to not to talk to nobody. They should have gave him a bonus bag to hand over his phone and his contact information. Because he didn't even visit Texas and still committed. All it takes is a phone call. All it takes is a DM. Hey, I got this many thousand. Come flip to us. And I thought the transfer portal was closed, right? Once you enter the transfer portal, you can stay in there as long as you want. But when the window closed, I didn't think that the team you just transferred to, you could transfer again. Because this news come out after the portal was closed. So how did that work? How was he still able to transfer to Texas? I'm confused because the portal is closed. Your name had already been in there. And once he committed to OU, he shouldn't be able to submit his name back in the portal. I don't know. Did he not sign that letter? Did he commit to OU without actually putting pen to paper? Because I don't even know how that worked. I don't even think that's possible. But he did it. He switched to Texas without a visit. These kids today, of this generation, they don't care nothing about no education. They don't care about history, prestige, location, coaching, development. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is the bag. All they care about is the bag. These kids must feel like coaching don't matter. As far as me individually, like if I got it, I got it. They must feel like a coach can't tell them nothing or teach them nothing that gonna put them on another level. They must feel like they already got it or they don't, right? Because think about it, none of this matters. Look, I'm telling y'all, it's all about the money with these kids. It really is. Like, that's a clear case. Show you he was at OU, they gave him the bag, and Texas came with a bigger bag. That means he couldn't deny the money Texas was offering. It ain't about no coaching, it ain't about no location. It's really about show me the money with all of these kids. Like, if you get 100 high school recruits, you get 100 college kids in that portal, 99% of them gonna go to who got the bigger bag. They don't care about coaching or development. They don't care. They feel like they could do it. They just feel like they just need playing time. That's the best coaching they could get. You know what I'm saying? They must feel like coaching don't do too much for you. Like they must feel like, you know, having a great coach ain't go enhance your chances of becoming a great player, because they all choosing the immediate bag, and the bag that's gonna run out. This ain't lifetime money. It could change your life, but this money that they getting ain't gonna last for a lifetime. They gonna have to hustle in and flip it. They still finna have to put their foot to the concrete, right? If they don't make it to the NFL. So it's just crazy right now. That Jermaine Lole situation and the Derek Harmon situation shows you it's all about money. Like, why are these kids even taking visits? Like, why is you gonna even take visits and get all these schools' hopes up if it's about the most money? Who offering the most money? Because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Lole didn't even visit Texas, right? Harmon didn't even visit Oregon. And Texas and Oregon is the schools that's throwing out the biggest bags, right? Texas and Oregon is throwing out the biggest bags, and they getting recruits to commit without even visiting. So why play the game? If I'm USC, if I'm one of these schools that ain't throwing big bags like that, I don't even want you to visit, bro. Don't even come, bro, because we know it's about the money. We got this much money, right? That's why Derek Harmon didn't even come. No, Derek Harmon came, right? Jermaine Lole is the one that didn't come. But Derek Harmon Jermaine Lole didn't even come on campus, or Dominic Williams. If I'm SC or if I'm any school, I'm like that with all the players. Like, bro, don't even come and just a bit more, bro. Because what I show you about the campus, what I show you about the team, what I show you about coaching, it ain't gonna matter. I'm finna be wasting my time talking about tradition, prestige, education, location, coaching development. I'm wasting my time because in the back of your mind the whole time while I'm talking about this, you thinking how much money I got to offer. So for all these universities, I wouldn't even waste time to get to the recruiting department, to get these kids tickets, decorate the hotel room, make sure they feeling all good, feeling all welcome, wasting everybody time and money when it's all about the money. When all this that we doing to impress you, to show you that this is the place to be, you don't care about none of that. You just care about how much money we gonna offer you. So if I'm these college schools, F a visit. I'm finna start doing it like these pro teams. We gonna talk on the phone, we got this much money, and that's it. If you don't want to come, that's cool. But don't embarrass my university by coming and visit and making it look like we striking out, we can't get it done because you was about the money anyway. It's a bad look for USC. It's a bad look for these schools to have kids keep visiting and not committing. It looked bad. But in actuality, these kids didn't want to come anyway. You couldn't convince these kids anyway. It was all about the dollar signs anyway. So if I'm these college schools, we might as well be. This is semi-pro now. Like, it ain't amateurism no more. College football as we know it is gone. This is the semi-pro league. This is the semi-pro league. So when we recruiting and when we getting players, especially the transfer portal, F a visit. I'm not finna talk all this shit about something you don't care about and you only care about one thing. F that visit. F you coming here and me getting the recruiting staff and setting up all this stuff and it being all on the media. Oh, this kid visited USC, left with no commitment. Oh, this kid visited Colorado, left with no commitment. This kid visited Edison, left with no commitment. Right? That's making the university look bad. Y'all putting yourself in a position where y'all never even had a chance. It's crazy out there. Right? And another thing that's crazy, y'all, and it got me scared. It got me terrified. This would scare me and have me terrified as a USC fan. This is what scares me. JVR Suggs, or Harve Suggs, I ain't sure how you pronounce his first name. He came and visited USC, right? And before he came and visited USC, he had a top 6. USC was in it, right? This kid trimmed his list down to 4. And USC ain't even in his top 4 after he came and visited Coach Eni. USC ain't even in his top 4. And guess who in his top 4? And this is what terrifies me. The University of Kentucky and the University of Wisconsin beating out us He got them above us. University of Kentucky is a basketball school. Kentucky is a basketball school. And Wisconsin is just Wisconsin, a decent program, right? So you mean to tell me that I ain't finna switch up? The first part of this video, I'm telling y'all, hey, these kids, it's all about the dough. Especially with the transfer portal kids, right? They older, it's getting closer to make a break. You know what I'm saying? These transfer portal kids, they've been in college for a few years. They want to start making that money. You know what I'm saying? So if Kentucky and Wisconsin is in his top 4 and SC not, that means Kentucky and Wisconsin got more money than us. Come on, like, look at this kid top 4. LSU, I understand. Michigan, I understand. Wisconsin and University of Kentucky over SC, I don't understand. Now I understand because it's about money. Now that says that University of Kentucky and Wisconsin got more bread. They collectors got more bread than the LA school. How is we so poor and we a university in Los Angeles? USC or UCLA ain't took advantage of the city. UCLA in debt. And SC ain't got no bread. How is that possible? How is that possible? USC, y'all better stop playing. I don't care what nobody say. Can say I'm complaining or not, but this is ridiculous when we can get beat out by the University of Kentucky. That's ridiculous. USC better start taking money out of the faculty. If the boosters ain't doing it right, the NIL can't elect it right, y'all better take some ticket money. Y'all better take some of that research money, because this is ridiculous. We gonna turn it to a basketball school. SC keep playing. We gonna turn it to a basketball school. Because if Kentucky could beat us out for football players, man, how the mighty have fallen. And this is ridiculous. We can't even get nobody on the defensive line. We got the best coaches in the world. We that broke. The people say, don't blame Lincoln Riley. But at this point, if I ain't gonna blame Lincoln Riley, but at this point, if I'm Lincoln Riley, I'm coming out my pocket. Lincoln Riley is $100 millionaire. At this point, I'm coming out my pocket. For my record, my reputation as a coach, for the desires and dreams I want to accomplish at USC. If the boosters can't do it, if the collectors ain't do it, if I'm Lincoln Riley, F it. I'm digging into my own pocket. The university, y'all need to dig into your own pocket. All the money y'all make off ticket sales and all this money you finna get in the Big Ten, and we can't get no players. We ain't serious about football. We finna be a basketball school in a minute. And we gonna get beat out by Kentucky and Wisconsin. Now let me calm down before I have a stroke. Give me a second. Cause this is ridiculous. And I wasn't even this steamed up about it before I made the video, but the more I think about it, and I'm in my Carter Sports Trojan City, how much I love the football team, this is ridiculous. Pause. You hear me? Kentucky? Come on now. Come on now, SC. At this point, like I said, if the NIL can't do it and the boosters can't do it, we need to dig into some of that Big Ten money we getting. They getting hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars and we can't get no players. USC putting sanctions and rules on themselves. Oh, we only could get the players the money that we gather up through charity and donations to the NIL and the boosters. F that. Use the money you got in the bank. Use some of the money you using to build that great facility. What you building a great facility for? The players ain't gonna care about that great facility. If you ain't got a bag, you gonna build a great $200 million sports facility for a gang of 3 stars. And D2 players. USC better stop playing, man. This blew my top off my mind when this kid cut his top 4 and he had Kentucky and Wisconsin in it and we ain't in it. What type? Man. Until then, man, I'ma stop right here. Already hear the Sunshine Puppet fans getting mad at me. So I'm just gonna end it here, man. I said what I said. Hate it or love it. It ain't me. If I was running USC, we'll be cracking. If I was Phil Knight, guess what? I got $1 million on everybody. Every year, the whole class gonna have $1 million on their account. If I was running it. So I ain't apologize for nothing because I love football and I'll put my money where my mouth is and I love this university. And I don't want to see us go out like that when we got this much potential. So until then, man, it's Carter Sports, it's USC, it's Trojan City. So let's go.